hero. But a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up and
earth
it's over.
Nirn.
As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Wood Elf.
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries. What do you see?
It's in the clouds!
Dragon!
What is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to move, now!
Up through the tower. Let's go!
Just need
See the inn on the other side. Jump through the roof and keep going.
go! We'll follow when we can. Hammond, you need to get over here. Now! That boy, you're doing great. Toro! Everyone get back! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tully at the defense.
Gods guide you, Hadvar.
Stay close to the wall!
How in oblivion do we kill this thing? Into the keep, soldier! We're leaving!
It's you and me, prisoner. Stay close.
I told you to run! Just keep coming!
Bela, damn traitor! Out of my way!
We're escaping, Hadvar. You're not stopping us this time.
Come on! I hope that dragon takes you all to Sovereign Guard!
You, come on! Into the keep!
With me, prisoner. Let's go.
How in oblivion do we kill this thing? I can cut you loose inside. Come on.
We'll meet again in Sovngarde, brother. Looks like we're the ones who made it. That thing was a dragon, no doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbinger of times. We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. There you go. You may as well take Gunnar's gear. He won't... needing it anymore. Get that armor on, give that axe a few swings. I'm going to see if I can find some way out of here. Ah, this one's locked. Let's see about that gate. Damn, no way to open it from our side.
Come on,
The Imperials!
soldiers!
Take cover!
It's the escaped prisoners! Those stormcloaks get away!
Maybe one of these Imperials had the key. Did you find the key? It unlocks that door. That's it. Come on, let's get out of here before the dragon brings the whole down on our heads.
The prisoners are escaping! Mercy!
Dragon doesn't easy. A storeroom. See if you can find potions. We'll need them. Done? Let's get moving. Trolls. God, come on. Son of a...
haven't seen him since the dragon showed up.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage. Ah, it's locked. If you can get it open with some picks, grab anything you... Let's go.
What are you doing? Watch it!
Better to stick together. This way.
Orders are to wait until General Tullius arrives.
I'm not waiting to be killed by a dragon. We need to fall.
That's the best you could do.
Wait!
There he goes. Looks like he's gone for good this time.
I know I heard something. I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for... Take a look. No.
Here for work? Max, bring me all the wood you can chop.
New to Riverwood? If you're looking for wood... Rayloff? How do you know him? You did? No, sorry. But in times like these, I can't just take the word of a stranger who wanders into town claiming... A dragon. It would explain what I saw earlier, flying down the valley from the south. I thought I must have just been seeing things. You're right, I saw it, but... How's that? I don't know why, but I actually believe you. Things just go from bad to worse. The Jarl needs to know if... We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, sister. An outsider, eh? An order of warrior. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. The old man's got it. If you go to him, good luck.
You look strong. Come to your... Too confusing for me. Just tell me who needs blood. The companions are my family. We bring honor and glory to... Vilkas and I have been... Our father, even Vigner couldn't remember companions younger than us. Kodlak is the one who figures out who can be a companion. So talk to him. It's out of my hands.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you. They say hell...
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days. Battleborn, give me your money. I don't have any money. You better give me 5 septims right now or I'm gonna bloody your nose. 10 septims tomorrow.
Brigands I can handle. Talk of dragons? World gone mad, I say.
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
My What's the meaning of this interruption?
This is no time
Jarl
for rash
Balgrup is
action.
not receiving
I just
visitors.
think we need more information before we act.
Well, that explains why the guards
Who's
let you
this,
in.
then?
Come on, then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly... But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute. Especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened? I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
It's a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and
I
slaughters
serve
my
Jarl
people.
Balgruuf as
Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. Here, there is another thing you could do for me. Suitable. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court
The
wizard.
Jarl is...
He's been looking
Magic.
into a matter
Very busy.
related to these dragons
Perhaps I can
and
assist you.
rumors of dragons.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the
What? Project? You think you could help?
The Jarl can be found in the Great Hall, probably sitting on his Jarl's throne. Not over here. Wizard's laboratory.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be... Yeah. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may... You are eager to begin your adventure. I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Off
This is
to
a
Bleak
priority.
Falls Barrow with you. The
Anything
Jarl
we
is
can
not
use
a
to
patient.
fight this dragon.
Neither dragons.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
What is it, Elf?
Trouble?
your head!
Someone there?
Over here! Go ahead, try and fight back. Like the bite of a flea.
Yeah?
Someone there. Time to end this game.
Killing to get some beer every now and then. Huh? Victory is yours! I
Over here. It's coming loose. I can feel it. You fool. Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
See? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced... Ah! The Dragonstone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way. That is where your job ends and mine begins. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means... So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian.
The watchtower.
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it.
Jarl Balgruuf is
Irlet,
waiting.
you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men
suppose
to
you
muster
wanted
near
to
the
go
main gate.
somewhere else, you know.
Good.
Somewhere.
Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I want you to go. You survived hell, but I haven't forgotten the service you did for me. As a token of my esteem. And please, accept this gift from my personal armor.
Careful.
I should come along. I would very much... see this dragon?
No. I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
I serve Jarl
One last
Balgruuf
thing,
as steward.
This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy. Perhaps I can assist. The task of steward is more important than you realize. The Jarl often asks for my invaluable counsel. I'm kept so busy. I don't get to see my daughter as often as I'd like. Perhaps you've met her. Adrian? She owns the shop, War Maidens.
guards in Dragon Street say you aided the Jarl. Off the white gun, I thank you. Need supplies?
How high the mountains of Skyrim rise.
Let's go. We need to Eastern Watchtower before it's too late.
All this talk of dragons returning to the world makes me a little nervous.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what the deal is.
What you think?
You're already dead. Fall to me, dragon! You can't defeat me! You can't defeat me.
shooting, boys.
What's happening?
Everybody, get back!
I can't believe it. You're Dragon Ball. In the very oldest tales, back from when there was... That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. Yes, I think I am. You can shout now. That can only mean one thing.
What are you talking about?
You must be Dragonborn. That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
Will I hold sacred? That's a shout. Quiet. Like, come on here, lad. Tell us, do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecarl. You ain't a North.
Power
of old. The voice of the...
Plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn. We taught that dragon not to mess with Whiterun, didn't we? That's a shout, like the greybeards on the mountain.
Look, you already have been told you're not allowed to. Turn around and go back.
I've been looking for you. Got something.
We're causing no trouble.
Let's... A letter. Sure, looks like that's it. Let's go.
You're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. A woman. A foreigner in these... She's likely not using her true name. We are not welcome here in Whiterun. So we will be in Rorik. It's none of your concern. All you... If that doesn't interest you, feel free. We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city.
I'm being attacked!
A fight? Eventually.
By the order of the Jarl, stop right there. Smart woman.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
I need to ask you to stop. That...
What else could it mean?
Shout! Can't say I've heard of any laws against whatever that is you're doing.
My brother needs
Good.
a word with you.
Glad we
So
straightened
what
that
happened
out.
at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth. But there must be more to it than that. So it's true. The Greybeard, masters of the way of the voice. They live in seclusion. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
To Whiterun? That was the voice of the summoning you to High Hrothgar.
I need to ask you to stop. Good.
Centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself.
You've done a great
summoned when he
by
was
my right as Jarl. I name you Thane of Whiterun. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl. And the swept. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn.
What does any of this Nord nonsense?
I'm being attacked!
You're mine!
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people.
Any signs of her being this?
Oh, forgive. We'll look the other way this time. But even the Jarl's in. I need to ask you to... Good.
Stop, ignorant.
Glad we straightened that
These are
out.
sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the
Come to
Cursed
Dragon's
Empire.
Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? I don't know much. Only they say the emperors used to be The Greybeards can tell you much more than I can. They're the masters of the way of the voice. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate it. If you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.